I'm Philip Shane, a documentary filmmaker and a huge fan of the video game Myst. I was blown away by this game, and Myst for me was, for games, what Star Wars was for movies. Never had seen anything like it. It was just completely swept away into this whole other universe. Take the story of these two brothers, Robin and Rand Miller, and a few of their colleagues, living in this double-wide trailer in the woods outside Spokane, made a video game that became the most popular game in the world.
Myst, the best-selling PC game of the decade.
Nonetheless, two guys with very limited means and very limited experience. One day they wound up on stage with Steve Jobs.
And it's my great pleasure today to welcome Rand Miller on stage, the creator of Riven.
I got to start this off by telling you guys.
I played Myst when it came out in 1993. It was unlike any other game I'd ever played. It was more like being in a movie. What we think of now as virtual reality, it was kind of like that, just in the sense that the visuals were so beautiful and the sound was so fantastic. Initially, you're just alone in this world, and it's a bizarre, surreal, beautiful, but also a little bit spooky. And the story of who's there and how the world was made slowly unravels as you go through it. In making documentaries, my goals are to honor people who inspire me.
That is my first actual computer.
Whoa! And you built this?
I built it.
And help people appreciate someone or a group of people who did something extraordinary that people either don't know about or don't know the whole story.
It also contributed to my failures in college, because I would much rather have been hacking around this thing than doing anything in school.
When I did Myst, like the Myst music, I was working with, one piece of hardware, one hardware synthesizer that was about this big.
Here's two brothers with an incredibly exciting, inspiring life story. Their life was completely transformed by this work of art that they poured their heart into. Most people don't even know who they are. I want to bring you in to meet them, but there's all these other people. People like Steve Jobs, who are famous, but also all the people we don't know very much, who were a part of making not just the Macintosh, but all the technologies that was essential to the very creation of this game.
HyperCard, what is it?
Here's a button on this wheel. So if I touch on that, it's going to other wheels. Buttons or links can be used to express thematic threads running through information.
I've had the great fortune to work on a bunch of documentaries over the past 30 years. I was always fascinated by creators. I said, has anyone made a documentary about you guys? No, and they just seemed confused by the whole idea. And I said, could I? And they were like, yes. Then they said, I don't know if you're interested, but we just finished the game. We're about to release it.
Today is a crazy day, not as crazy as yesterday, but crazy. We're launching Abduction tomorrow at 7 a.m. So yeah, I'm running on a lot of adrenaline.
And we are beginning our next project. Are you interested in following that? I was like, are you kidding? They called us geeks. They called us nerds. And one thing that makes us geeks is obsession, passion for details, for systems, for stories, and for genius. We are compelled to solve these puzzles and to explore these worlds. And if you know what I'm talking about, I think you have a sense of what this movie's about. I really appreciate your help in making it happen. Get your rewards, and I really do want to hear what you think, no matter what level you can contribute at. This is a movie by a community for a community. Let's share.